John tells us he came full of grace and truth. And as Christians, we have to be full of grace and truth. Not half grace, half truth. Not, well, grace on Mondays, truth on Tuesdays. All grace, all truth. I may have told this story before, but years ago when I was being considered as the pastor at my previous church, I had to fill out some forms, and one of them was rank yourself on all these things, and introvert, extrovert, and you want to be with people or you want to be with books and all these sort of things. I thought, well, how about I could be with books, but people kind of hanging around or something. And we're reading books together, but one of them was, are you truth or grace? And I think I got confirmation later that it was a trick question, but I wrote in and I said, since Jesus came from the Father full of grace and truth, I refuse to answer this question because we need to be 10 in both directions. And then I still got the job. That's how some of us think of it, though. Where are you on the truth or grace? Are you kind of a truth person or kind of a grace person? And all of us, by dint of personality or upbringing or a whole bunch of other factors, will tend to lean in one direction or another. Grace people are pleasant to be around. They don't ruffle feathers. They cut us a lot of slack, easygoing. They accept us for who we are, but they may not make many demands. They're welcoming, but without truth, grace isn't really grace. It's just accepting. It's just being nice. Unconditional affirmation is not the same thing as love. Grace people without truth are pleasant to be around. But we wonder, do they really like us, or are they just wanting us to like them? They may be tolerant, but do they know the difference between right and wrong? Grace people can be cowardly. They can refuse to make tough decisions. They can demand nothing from others. And they may accept us for who we are, but are they really helping us become who we ought to be? That's the danger. And then there are truth people. Truth people are easy to admire. They have convictions, they have principles, they believe in right and wrong, they have standards, they speak out against injustice and oppression and evil. They're articulate, they're well-spoken, they care about doctrine. But we all have seen, without grace, telling the truth can be simply an excuse for being belligerent. Truth people without grace, they may be loyal and they may have a cause, but we wonder, will they really be loyal to me when I make a mistake? They want to change us, they want to make us better, but do they allow us to make mistakes? They're quick to cast judgment on others, and they'll make difficult decisions, and they'll just say, well, let the chips fall where they may, we got to move ahead. But they can be slow to forgive. They inspire us with courage, but they turn us off with their intimidation. If you are a grace person, you're perhaps most concerned about being loved. What do people think? Do they like me? If you're a truth person, you're most concerned about being right. I don't care if you like me. This is you see that I'm right. Both have their dangers. I've often said something is wrong if everyone hates you or everyone loves you.